Hello, everybody, and welcome to Top 5 New Comics for July 16th of 2025. I'm, as always, Chris, and what you're hearing now is my cat scratching at her scratching post. But let's talk about some new comics, starting with Absolute Batman number 10. This is written by Scott Snyder with art by Nick Dragotta, colors by Frank Martin, and letters by Clayton Cowles. At the end of the day, I mean, it's Absolute Batman. We've been loving this series. We're 10 issues in. It's been just a really great series. All the Absolute stuff has been just so phenomenal. Love what they're doing over there with this new line of comics. And we're on to our third story arc with Absolute Batman. We've gotten kind of his beginnings. We see who he is. He got to fight the Black Mask. We got a little interlude with this cool Mr. Freeze that they added. But now we're bringing in Bane. He's arrived. He's this massive hulking creature that Bruce has got to find some way to fight, which is very interesting in a world where this Batman is in his own right a hulking creature, and now he's found someone stronger than him. So where this Batman has always found a way to brute strength his way through things, he found someone that can do that. And then there's also the backdrop of Bruce has brought in his friends to help along with the Batman project. One of them was abducted and taken to this mysterious Arc M. We're trying to figure out what's going on with that. There's some possible future villains involved with that. There's just a lot of intrigue in the storyline. There's a lot of new things being added all the time in this series. And it's just been really, really phenomenal. And then just to have Nick Dragotta back on the art. I was very skeptical about Dragotta on the series when it first was announced, but was quickly sold on him being the main artist for the series. So yeah, love me some Absolute Batman. Absolutely. Pun intended. After that, I have Imperial number 2. This is written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Iban Coello and Federico Vicentini, colors by Federico Blee, and letters by Travis Lanham. I enjoyed what Imperial was for that first issue. It is very much a more small p politically driven book in terms of the interstellar politics of the Marvel Universe. For some, it might not be your cup of tea. For me, it just fed into my nerddom so much. I loved what they were doing here. And I love that they have this series. They're doing kind of the overarching big plot of what's going on in the galaxy. And they're going to do these one-shots that seem to be tipping more towards the action side, what's going on with the Imperial War that was started in this issue, and how the characters are reacting to the events of it. But for this one in particular, I love a good, I mean, I grew up on Star Wars. I was a kid when the prequels came out. Some intergalactic trade federation shit is what I'm all about. So to have a book like this at a mainstream comic publisher is pretty cool, if you ask me. And I love the twist at the end. Who's kind of behind all the big assassinations, or who is possibly behind all the big assassinations? I'm sure that could be a twist near the end. And then the cast characters involved, it's unique, different. It's not like you would expect these characters to all be involved in this, but they are, and it works really well. Imperial number 1 was great. I'm super excited to see what they have for Imperial 2 and beyond. After that, we have Marvel Knights: The World to Come number 2. This is written by Christopher Priest with art by Joe Quesada and colors by Richard Isanove. So, a lot of controversy around the first issue. I stand by just that there's a plan. While I feel that last page, and I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have seen that last page on the internet at this point, it got to me before I was able to read the issue. I just believe in a plan. I believe in a plan for so many reasons, because of who's involved, who's creating, who's writing, who's drawing. I don't think they would do something terrible. I don't think it would be bad because of who's involved. Like, Christopher Priest is a phenomenal writer. He's done so much great stuff, and he has such a legacy with Black Panther. Joe Quesada, like, just a legacy of Marvel as a whole. I don't think that Marvel would greenlight something that's going to destroy the reputation. It definitely was meant to be a buzzworthy, break the internet moment, but we'll see how it works out. I liked what we got from the first issue, and that last page, while spoiled, still was just intriguing enough. It gave a ton of conversation around it to be like, what is this? How did this happen? Who is this? So many things that you got to ask about it. So going into issue 2 and beyond, I just think it's going to be a good mystery to solve alongside a interesting tale about Black Panther and T'Challa becoming an older man and having to pass on his legacy to somebody else. So we got a lot of cool things here. I'm really excited to see where it goes. After that, I've got Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe #1. This is written by Jerry Duggan with art by Javier Garron, colors by Jesus Abrutov, and letters by Travis Lanham. So we've gone through the cycle. We've gotten all the Godzilla Versus books, all those one-shots. If you haven't read them, a cool trade's coming out for those soon with all of them right packed in there for you. I highly recommend it. Even the ones that I was a little down on, I still really enjoyed. But I think as a whole, it was just a great set of one-shots. That now leads into this, which is a 5-issue miniseries that's going to just have all of the Marvel Universe trying to stop Godzilla from destroying New York City. That's it. I didn't need anything else. I'm in. I'm there. I'm all for it. It's got an amazing cover. It looks like it's going to be a ton of fun, and I hope that's what we're going to get. A ton of fun. Kaiju action, superhero action, bring it all on. Cool creative team. I mean, Javier Garron being the artist is just perfect. I love it. I think it's going to look amazing. And then Jerry Duggan behind the story. We're going to get something punchy, action-filled, but with a lot of heart. So this is going to be that come home Wednesday, pick it up right away book. And then we'll end with Invincible Universe Battle Beast #3. This is written by Robert Kirkman with art by Ryan Otley, colors by Annalisa Leone, and letters by Russ Wooten. Those last 2 issues are just great. I mean, it's first issue, we really reestablished who Battle Beast is, what he's after. He wants to die gloriously in battle. That's the character. Simple, plain. I love it. He's got a motivation, and it just leads to a bunch of great, fun, dumb action. And Ryan Otley just knows how to draw that type of stuff. His action sequences are best in the business, hands down. He knows how to do a nice action-filled, bloody, gory scene. And then issue 2, we build up the cast of characters a little bit more with the computer on the ship getting a little more personality. The little alien he has with him now has his own little mecha body. And he's now found the next subject for him to go after. And I'm just all here for this. I love the Invincible Universe. I have since I got back into comics as a teenager. It's been one of those, the original Invincible series is one of those books that just has stuck with me for so long. I've been itching to do a reread of it with all those nice hardcover compendiums I bought a few years back. And just to get more of this world. Battle Beast was that character that showed up a few times here and there, and you were in love with him. He was so cool, so much fun, and you wanted to see what he had in store for Invincible next. So just to get more of this character, to get a good, just fun action book, which the combination of Kirkman and Otley, when that's what they're doing, while Invincible had amazing scenes in it, a lot of heart, and it's a book that will last the test of time for many reasons. Those scenes were the pinnacle of those books, and that's what they're doing here at Battle Beast. So I'm really excited to get more of this book, to continue it coming out. I hope it sticks around for a little while so I can have that Invincible shaped hole in my heart filled a little bit more. So everybody, that was everything I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me further, check out the Fortress Comic News podcast we do every week, talk about the comic news. We talk to a comic creator or creators, as it's been recently, about the books that they're making and all that kind of fun stuff. And then I also do the Substack, which is chriscomicscorner.substack.com, where you can see my retro reread series where we're reading older comics, talking about them issue by issue a little bit. Right now we're middle of Fool Killer. Gonna get back to ROM here soon. I got some other stuff down the pipe that I want to talk about as well. And then also the crowdfunding spotlight. If you like crowdfunding Kickstarter books, I pick one every week, and that's the one that I feel needs your attention or you should check out. So that's a good place to go to see what's going on in the crowdfunding space and what looks interesting in that space. And then I occasionally do some reviews there too. Not as much recently, but I did do one recently about The Last Spartan, so check that out as well. And remember, as always, to like, subscribe, comment down below, and then share these videos, looking out to more people. All that's really appreciated, and it just helps build the brand. As well as when you're commenting, let me know what books you're looking forward to. One on my list is your favorite. If you're watching this after Wednesday, what book you read and you're like, fuck, that was really great. Those kinds of things down below in the comments is always appreciated. So thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you out here next week.